Stacey and J Sbu, East Coast Radio.
So as everybody knows at this joint, I am a cat mother. But I am surrounded by people who have human offspring, and they seem very tense. Okay,
I can imagine.
Yeah, everyone's panicking a little bit. It's almost as if they're going to a brand new grade. So, can you help appease Big Daddy J Sbu and all the moms and dads listening, because they are panicking at the disco, in the car, and in the studio?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I think technically they are also all going to school as well. So it's not just the kids that are going to the schools, but the parents as well. Because remember, when we choose these schools for our children, we also buy into the brand or the image of the school. So everything that has to do with the children also has to do with us as well. We have to be there at the events. We need to make sure that we remember all the important dates, especially in the first term when there's so many sporting activities and matches and festivals. So we need to be up to date with absolutely everything that happens. And I think in a way it's also quite emotional that, my child is now big enough to actually go to school. This is where they're going to form their identity, and this is where they're going to become independent. So it is quite emotional, and I've seen a few tears already from people around me, really just not ready to let go of the fact that their children have grown up so much.
Yeah, the way you're saying it with such ease, to let go of our beautiful children. Yes. I just want to say, it's not an easy thing to do.
The drama.
Absolutely not.
I'm so hurt.
I can sense the drama.
But also excited and nervous at the same time. But we'll deal with that tomorrow when my little one goes to grade 1 for the first time. I just wanted to ask, right, because we've been pushing this agenda of parents being involved in their children's academic life. How important is that? I just want you to elaborate on that for us just a little bit.
Sure. It is extremely important that we are involved in our children's academics from the onset. We need to know what subjects they have, what first additional languages they have, how they're performing in those subjects. And it's not enough to hear from a teacher or to see a report on how your child is doing. You really only know when you sit with them and you do homework. And the other reason that it's quite important is you get to see how they learn, the manner in which they learn, and also what gaps are there. Because once you are able to identify the gaps, you can be proactive in terms of coming up with support strategies to close those gaps. We don't want to find ourselves at the end of the year and we realize that our children actually haven't been able to do math the entire year. Because yes, teachers are very responsible and they will be able to tell you if your child is struggling, but I think it's also up to parents as well to be as involved as possible. If you feel that there are certain things that are not taking place at school the way they should be, you'd be the first person to pick it up and then, just alert the teacher that, hey, my child is struggling with this and this and this, what do you think I can do at home? Because learning doesn't just happen at school. It also takes place at home as well. And the best place that our children are going to learn is in a home that is safe and stable for them, where they feel that they can really live to their full potential.
Cute. That's solid advice. Just one note. I think through the homework, a lot of mathematical issues are going to come to light, because I know a lot of parents, timesing so times what is really history.
Guys, honestly, it's like I don't even know how to spell trigonometry, but let me help you. However, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and for giving us some top tips, because obviously the anxiety is real, and I'm sure that there are parents who are like, oh, maybe I'm a helicopter mom or I'm whatever. You know what I mean? It's not abnormal to be stressed about your kid embarking on a new journey. And also, like, my parents sat at the gate my first day of school and cried in their respective cars and stayed there for 45 minutes. I think I was already having first break and they were still chunking in the car. So, that's the bar. Go parents, go.
That is absolutely fine. And so I think for tomorrow, however you decide, however you react, that's fine. Own it, feel it. Don't try and suppress it. Obviously, if you are highly distressed and you show that to your child, they're also going to be worried about you and not actually enjoying the day. But this is a normal progression of life. It's a milestone for the kids and for you as well. And this is just one of many milestones where you will have to be okay with the fact that your child will now have other people in their circle. You're not the only important person. They now have to go and make friends. They have to go and have a favorite teacher. They have to learn about the world outside of your home space. So I think it's really important for us to know that, yes, our children are important, but they're not just ours. Remember, we're not just raising kids to be a miniature version of ourselves. We're raising them to be independent, fulfilled people one day. So these are the steps that we need to take in order to get them there.
100%. Are you available tomorrow after 7:30 for a young chat around how I will be feeling? Thank you. Thank you so much, Seago. You're amazing.
Yeah, that was great. I don't want to say that it was helpful for me because I have to deal with this one now for the next few hours. But it's fine. It's 6 o'clock. I can cut it
I'll call you after 7:30.
Support for our person.
Thank
I will
you
see
so
you at
much.
7:30.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Okay?
Bye.